Okay, so it is currently 10:30 a.m. You can see this big old long streamer, which down the horizon, we can see the formation of the giant X, which indicates that yes, in 2 days we will be having our precipitation event, regardless of whether that is a heavy event or not. hmm And I'm going to go ahead and lower down this lighting just a little bit here so we can get a better visual on the rings or the and of course I was not aware in the previous recording that those rings were being quite apparent up there. I just was not able to see them visually. It took reviewing the recording for me to realize that. In the background, it sounds as though Spirit is having another one of his days as well. Go ahead and zoom in here. Drop the lighting. Yeah, let's see if we can get just a little better visual here. Man, he is. Yeah, he was going off throughout the night. You want to talk about overnight aircraft activity? Yeah. See, this isn't just going on during the daytime, people. It's happening all hours of a day, 24-hour period. And no, it is not, in my opinion, just for the sake of geoengineering or modifying uh, the environments. And you have to say it in that context now because what they are doing up there, of course, has long-term side effects. All right? Just like vaccines having long-term side effects. And even though cloud seeding, geoengineering, and the sort has been going on for many decades now, we have gone beyond that. Because, like I said, this is terra reformation. Because this affects everything. I mean, this is the air that we breathe, people. The air that these trees breathe, that the grass breathes. Well, actually, they breathe carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. But still, it is a breathing cycle. Okay? And with, the constant deforestation that's happening globally, that's the lungs to this planet. And they wanna cast sarcasm to the people that are smokers, whether it's tobacco products, marijuana products, corn syrup, or you name it. What are they doing? They're smoking up the skies. They are filling the lungs of this planet, or whatever the case it may be. They are filling its lungs with this stuff. So, good old Gaia, Mother Earth, or whatever you want to call this place that we call home, as far as our organic bodies. I'm sorry, people, but I am very anti-establishment, very anti-government, very anti everything within the political realm. To me, it's all nonsense and garbage. The gods of ancient times. See, people have a false sense about what they were, who they were, much like a false sense of what angels are and what they look like. Don't go with truth, go with reality. But now, yeah, I have forgotten. Man, just, see, I can't even get the camera to work right anymore, especially while I am trying to record this type of stuff. You gotta understand something else, people. Using your digital devices today, if they are connected to Google, then you are connected to one of the largest sources of artificial intelligence, and it does affect your device. So anymore, my recordings is just verification and or confirmation of what I see visually with my own naked eyes. You cannot trust anything today, and therefore you need to have that second opinion, if not 10th opinion, and so on and so forth. Let's go back over here and take another look. Now, mind you, this is just from my vantage point here, okay? This is just a fraction of what might be going on in the areas that I cannot visibly see. Anyways, people, we're going to leave it right there. We'll be back, more than likely. Still early on this Monday, full of mayhem. Until then, keep your eyes open. Keep those cameras rolling. Okay, it is almost 11:40 a.m. This Monday morning. The mayhem still continues on, and I have just begun to upload a 17-minute long video or thereabouts. It's going to take quite a long time for that to upload, and then I have another approximately 8-minute long video to follow after that one, and now we are working on this one. And of course we can see the rings up there, and I want to point something out to those channels that have been recording this phenomenon and sharing those recordings. There is something that I have noticed within my recordings, and I would urge those that record likewise to do the same that I have done, and to review your recordings of these rings or halos, if that is how you describe them on your channel. At some point when these appear, there will be a very shiny spot that will appear within that spectrum of colors. Focus in on that glowing or shiny spot when it does appear. do like I do, lower the lighting to your camera so you are filtering out a lot of the exterior outside light, and it will bring about that spot. And the reason why I ask you to do this is because I have noticed shapes associated with that glowing spot within those spectral coloration of rings. And there's a lot of curiosity in my mind as to what that in fact might be, or what type of an exact effect that might be causing it. I have my suspicions. I have my speculations. And yes, it is getting warm out here. There is quite a little bit of warmth emanating from that light source. Tomorrow, yeah, we're supposed to be like 10 degrees warmer than what we are getting today. And then, of course, the sudden drop. This should be very interesting. And once again, if all of this is artificial, and we have a high flyer up here, I'm not sure what type of a bird that is, because he is actually flapping his wings more than soaring, but he is rather large. And I think I heard him. It sounded like an egret. But anyways, um, oh, Morgan, you high on. Speaking of which, I might be bringing out more of that type of content in the future too. Yeah, I completely lost track of thought. Oh well, it might come back, especially once I review this. And I can hear off in the distance we have a small engine aircraft that could possibly be approaching. So yeah, this is going to be a Monday full of mayhem, if you will. So I need to stop recording so I can hopefully speed up the process of posting this upcoming video, which is my Mountain of Mayhem, Monday morning mayhem, or something like that. And which it's recording at approximately 9:30 this morning, and here we are at this time. But otherwise, just a last look around here. That is what we have going on, and that will probably be disappearing soon. As we have the milky blue sky with barely visible cloud formations to the naked eye. Dim down the lighting and they appear much more. So I'm going to end it on that note for the time being. And yeah, we'll be back, guaranteed.